This is the thing about me. When I buy something, I don't want nothing else. I have experience with zero nicotine vapes. And what they did for me was basically waste my money. When I tell y'all, this is the second time this girl just tried to rip me off. This is the second time this girl just wasted my money. This is the second time. Third time. 3 strikes for me. And she knew. Obviously, she don't know what she's doing. And it's to the point where I'm going to go up there and I'm going to slap her. Because don't give me something that I didn't ask for. But you still taking my money. This time I tried to help you out. I'm just like, I was like, last time you took my EBT, which was not a reverse transaction. Y'all couldn't reverse it. Y'all took my EBT, and then y'all expected me to pay for my car. And I came back, and she was like, well, are you going to pay double? I'm like, no, because I checked my EBT card, and guess what? Y'all never reversed the payment or the transaction. So what did you asking me for? So then I'm like, you know how to do a split payment, right? And she's like, yeah. Obviously she didn't, because she went ahead and swiped my EBT card and a separate machine from the debit card. So obviously you learned your lesson, but you still don't know what you're doing. So this is not the first time I dealt with her, and her boss specifically told her, she was like, yeah. He was like, yeah, she the one that comes in to get these specific vapes. So this girl, I come in and she like, you want this one? Because she got the one that I was about to get. She got one of my, she picked up one, and it was the right one. And then she switched it off and tried to, she switched it off with another one. And then she was like, here you go. Like, as I'm about to open it, like, I'm paying attention, but at the same time, I'm just like, I'm seeing how people move, because they move weird. They move really weird for a reason. That's what I'm saying. People do stuff for a reason. They ain't stupid. They doing it for a reason. So, So I'm looking at her. I'm like, you was just about to give me that vape. Why are you giving me this? She's like, huh? I was like, why are you giving me this? And I don't even know where this vape come from. I never even had this vape. And you think I'm about to take this vape after you just was like, confirmed the vape that I was about to get, that I was asking for, and then you gonna switch it off with another vape? Like, make it make sense for me. Why did you just do this? And she was like, oh, well, I thought you. No, the fuck you didn't. Thought nothing. No, you did not. So I wound up telling her, I'm like, how much did I just pay for this? Because you know which ones that I get. So how much did I just pay for this? I paid $18 for a vape that I did not ask for. For one that I did not ask for. So she, because I'm just, she working on my nerves. Because now, okay, so that was the second time. That was the second time she playing. So now, the third time is that this. Now, you know what I'm buying, and you know what I'm asking for. At that time, like I said, I got out of church. I'm feeling good. I'm not really paying attention. I know what I'm buying, but I'm not really, you know what I'm buying. And then, boom, it's fucking 0%. What did I just pay for a fucking flavor vape? And you played with my money again. You played with my money again. That's the thing. She just played with my money again. These fucking foreigners, they gonna learn their goddamn lesson. Yes, she's a fucking foreigner. She irritated the fuck out of me. And then yesterday, it was her and it was the other guy. And he was like, Oh, well, we'll just give you the $3 back in cash when they charge me $18. I'm just like, I'm thinking about it. She was like, is that okay? And he was like, yeah. I'm like, nigga, don't fucking speak for me. Dude, I ain't think about this until later. I'm just like, because at the time I'm just fed up. I am so fucking fed up. And I'm just like, when he was like, yeah, and looked at me like this little nigga gonna get his head knocked off. You're gonna get your head knocked off. Period. Point blank. That's just what the fuck it is. Because I don't tolerate nobody trying to speak over me, and y'all fucking dead wrong. So like I said, this girl done sold me the fucking wrong bait for $15 twice. $18. Then $15. Like you're taking my money and you don't know what the fuck you're doing. And obviously you do know what the fuck you're doing at the same time. Because he gave you specific instructions. We telling you what it is. I'm telling you what I want. And this bitch is doing stupid shit. I don't pay for a motherfucking. I don't pay for juice. That's what the fuck it is. I'm paying. Why would I pay for juice? I pay for nicotine. This bitch gonna give me a zero juice nicotine for $15 fucking. I just paid for juice. Like I said, this ain't my first time. I tried juice before. I tried I don't know how many puffs it was, but I tried it, and I did it before. So what the fuck is you telling me this bullshit for when I asked for something else? $15 fucking. I'm going up there this time. This time I'm going up there, and this bitch gonna give me two for $15 because that's twice you done played with my motherfucking money. That's twice. Twice. So, like I said, she about to give me two for $15. It ain't gonna be no motherfucking zero bait. Because, like I said, people play, but they play with the wrong motherfucking ones. Period, point blank. Don't fucking play with me. I might not even I might not even get two for $15. I'm gonna just go up there. I'm gonna get the right one without paying. I should get two for $15, but I'm gonna get the right one and I'm gonna take my ass to another store because I'm fucking done. I'm done with this store because they some ripoffs. So yeah, y'all gonna see it later. I'm gonna go to that store. I'm gonna get what the fuck I paid for one, and I'm gonna take my ass to another store, and I'm done with that store. You know, this is the last time I'm done with them because I don't play games and I just don't fucking play. Period. Point blank. So that's the thing. Like this other store that I'm talking about, their vapes. I think their vapes is $15. The cheapest one that I was trying to get was $15, but I was looking for one for 10, so I wasn't trying to get the $15 ones. So yeah, I'm gonna go to this other vape store that I know is legit. Um, and yeah, don't let nobody play with you because that's what they do. They fucking play with you. They think you out of your mind and they think you're not there, but you are there. Don't let nobody play with you. This is a word because it's just like, in my experience, I'm familiar with a lot of people that's right. They got it. They hit screwed on right, but it's the other people that's kind of messing with the situation to make it seem otherwise. And this is not the first time I'm preaching this, but obviously I'm going through a motherfucking loophole to where I'm going over and over and over the same motherfucking thing with the same motherfucking people because these people don't know what the fuck they're doing. They don't know what they're doing. And it's testing. They tested my patience. They really tested my patience because what they really trying to do is get a reaction. She's trying to get a motherfucking reaction, but the reaction she gonna get is me hopping over that motherfucking counter and jumping on her ass. That's the reaction this bitch gonna get with me. That's what she about to get. Because I don't play. I do not fucking play. And I don't got time to play. I don't got money to play.
my situation ain't meant for motherfucking playing. And that's what people don't fucking understand. They want to play with your time. They want to play with your money. They want to keep playing, thinking it's a motherfucking game, and it's not. So like I said, I'm gonna go get what the fuck I paid for, and I'm gonna take my ass to another store again. But this is the thing: the last vape that I had, it hurt my chest. Like it had me feeling some type of way in my chest. Not every fucking vape is the same. That vape said salt mix. The vape, yeah, that vape said salt mix. So I'm thinking like, okay, cool. It's like this vape. It's like the vape that I usually go get. So that last vape that I got was not. It was messing with my chest. I was coughing up a storm. I had no appetite. I couldn't. I don't know what it was with this vape, but this fucking vape wasn't right. It was sweet, yeah. It had so many puffs, I guess, but it wasn't sitting right with my body. And I'm just like, how does this vape taste like this? But this vape tastes like this, and this vape actually has a different effect on my body rather than this vape. But they both salt mix, you know. And what I'm thinking is that one that I got is mixed with nicotine plus salt nic. The vape that I usually get it's straight salt nic, no mix of nicotine. So that's what I'm kind of getting at, and that's the reason why um I just lost my train of thought. But that's the reason why I go to this store to get what I get. And that's what I'm saying is she's playing with my shit. You know, and she's playing and she's playing, but I ain't got time to play. So, like I said, I might. That's on. Okay, so I was on the topic of not all vapes are the same. Not all vapes are the same. Even if you're going to get a nicotine vape, something in that nicotine, you got to pay attention to the milligrams. You got to pay attention to what's actually in the vape, because that taste, if that taste, you know, it's not all about the taste either. So it's just like I paid $10 for a discount vape that had 5,000 puffs, 5% salt nic. But obviously, it had 5% nicotine in it as well, because I know my body's reaction to nicotine. So that's what it had in it. It had nicotine in it. Um, so yeah, I won't say it wasn't. It was about the quantity, but this time it was about the quality. The quality was horrible. It's not what I asked for. I asked for salt nic, and they're mixing the two. So it's just like it's a confusing situation. So pay attention to what you want. If you get like my thing is if I'm getting nicotine, I'm looking at the dosage, because I'm not getting 5% nicotine, because that's a high dose of nicotine for me for a person that don't do nicotine. Um, yeah. See where I'm at? See how far I came? I don't do nicotine and I don't do cigarettes. Like I came a long way. But anyways, so that's what I'm kind of afraid of going to get a different salt nicotine vape, because that was a waste of money. Even though it was $10, I'm not really, I paid for it and this and that, but I care about my health than a motherfucking vape. Period. And if I know my body needs it, my body fucking needs it. So you playing with my health and playing with my time, it's gonna get your ass knocked out. Period. So that's what I don't want to do. I don't want to go to this other like I just did. I went to this other nicotine store and I got that vape, and obviously it wasn't what I asked for. I'm reading it, and I got it because it said salt nicks. It was 5% salt nicks. But you also got to pay attention to what's that other 5 nicotine. What's that other 5%? Is that other 5% nicotine, or is that other 5% juice? Then if the other 5% is juice and you're paying, and then it's 5% salt nick, that's what I'm looking for. But like I said, a lot of people don't know what they're selling. But this has nothing to do with a girl that keeps selling me bullshit and giving me bullshit, because she knows what the fuck she's doing. And I don't know if she was doing this just because she felt some type of way last time, and she just tried to be a smart ass. But being a smart ass is gonna get your ass slapped or beat the fuck up, get your ass done in. Don't be a smart ass with me, because bitch, you played with my money twice, 3 times. So yeah, like I said, I'm gonna go over here and I'm gonna correct the motherfucking situation. I'm gonna get what the fuck I paid for. You can call. That's what I'm saying. At these times, it's like people test you and they try to call the police on you, making it seem like you're the problem. So that's where I'm at right now. That's what I'm saying. I've been through this shit. I'm not, a baby to this shit. I know what the fuck they doing. So if they want to go ahead and call the police, this is my situation. I asked for what I asked for and I didn't get it, and she sold me something differently. I got my receipt. I got my EBT balance of when she played with me the first time, second time, and now she playing with me again. So I got evidence and leverage for them to go off of. And 9 times out of 10 in my situation, people will get paid 3 times back. So it's like I can get my money if they want to involve the police. The police will give me my money times 3 of them messing up. So if they want to take it there, this is what's gonna happen. Y'all gonna have to pay me 3 times of y'all 3 fuck ups. And if this is going in that direction of when, remember when Shady's fucking, I don't even know if I spoke on Shady's banning me. They banned me because it was an employee that kept fucking up my shit, and I had to keep going back. And I was in the same situation, frustrated. Like, don't fucking play with my money, and don't play with my motherfucking time. And that's what this little girl is doing the same fucking shit. And if they call the police, go ahead and call the police, because I got fucking evidence that this bitch don't know how to fucking sell shit. And she need to be fired. But I'm going to go up here and I'm going to correct the motherfucking situation. And I'm going to take my ass somewhere else. And hopefully, I can get what I'm asking for the price that I'm asking for, with no fucking shenanigans, no bullshit, no extra of this shit that you're doing. So that's where I'm at today, and that's what I'm going to do today. And yeah, I got plans. It's just, I don't play. It's fucking 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock in the morning. And I'm stuck on the fact that your bitch ass just sold me something that I did not fucking ask for. People get over on you when you're vulnerable and you're in a happy state of mind. I was good yesterday. I was in a happy state of mind, and this bitch chose that time to try to fucking play me or try me at that time. Don't be vulnerable to these fucking people. No matter the circumstance, no matter the situation. Because the fact that I was vulnerable and I was in my happy state of mind, this bitch got over. Because for whatever reason was her reason. And that's what I'm saying. People do shit for a reason. It's not just for no reason. Everything happens for a reason in regards to life. Let me re-speak on my post that I made in the morning. Everything happens for a reason when it comes to life. People do what they fucking do for a reason. They're not blindsided. They never have been blindsided. They're more aware than you ever fucking know. People are up and they're woke. And when they're doing shit on purpose. They're doing shit because they know. Period. So yeah, I'll see y'all later. I'm out. And explain the whole fucking situation of what I'm going through. Of how much y'all took from me. Of how much y'all motherfucking lied about y'all products. Like I said, they getting over. They getting over because if there was another fucking store I can go to, I motherfucking would. And that's the way that's the way life works. That's the way where the fuck I am works. They use this shit motherfucking against you. And they know you need the shit. So therefore, I'm talking like it's fucking cocaine. Like, it's not even cocaine. It's not nothing. Like, I'm a fucking drug-free person. I'm fucking drug-free as fuck. I don't do shit. And all I ask for is up the motherfucking scale. All I fucking ask for. One time, can you get your shit right? $15 fucking dollars for a motherfucking vape. That's what? 25 fucking puffs. That's 800 motherfucking puffs. That may or may not fucking work, but you want to stay at $15 fucking dollars. You don't want to change your motherfucking price. These fucking foreigners do not change their fucking prices, and it needs to stop. And then they want to get up when the fuck they want to get up. 11 o'clock, like my fucking day starts at 11 o'clock. My day don't start at 11 o'clock. If you did wrong, get up and correct your shit. Get up and correct your shit. Get up. They did wrong and they get away with the shit because they got motherfucking communication problems. Your communication problems ain't gonna give me my motherfucking $45 back that you made me spend in 3 motherfucking days. Cause your shit ain't right. I'm doing it out of respect. These niggas, that's what I'm saying. They act like they on top, they top notch. They act like they get what the fuck they want because they get what the fuck they want because they can't fucking communicate. That's how they get their fucking way. But they don't never give you a refund for all this shit that they made you spend that wasn't worth it. They don't never give you a fucking refund for nothing. Nothing. Since 3 days. That's what I'm saying. I'm telling this nigga. I'm telling him 3 fucking days. 3 to your motherfucking face. To your fucking face. 3 fucking days. 800 puff vape goes out on 20 fucking puffs. $15 fucking dollars. 3 days. motherfucking vape. Bitch, I want my motherfucking money. I want my motherfucking money. They need to take down that motherfucking price. Take down the price of $15 fucking from a vape that may or may not work. Like, who the fuck do you talk to about this shit? When the people, the owners of the fucking store can't get it right, who does this fall on? Who the fuck does this fall on? Does it fall on business management? Like, where do I go to fucking report a business that has taken from? Where do you go to report a business that has taken more from you, so much from you, and never corrected themselves? That has taken so much money from you. Like I said, $15 in 3 days. 15. That should not be the fucking case, no matter what you're going through. That's like going to get a pack of cigarettes. Going to get a pack of cigarettes for $7. And I can't even compare it to a fucking cigarette, because ain't nothing wrong with, you can't even do nothing wrong with a fucking cigarette. You get what you get. But okay, so let's say this box is wet. This cigarette box is wet when you purchase it, but you didn't realize it when you walked out the store. You purchased this cigarette box that's wet. And then you realize, oh shit, this cigarette box is wet. I'm going to go back in there and I'm going to say, I need a different cigarette. I need some more cigarettes. So you go in and you correct the situation, but then you realize this box is wet. Like, it's some of the cigarettes inside that box that's fucking wet. And you can't smoke them. So it's like, you didn't realize until later, oh, no, this half of my box got wet fucking cigarettes, and then I can't smoke it. And I spent what? I spent $7 on this box. When it created, I went back and corrected the situation, but they didn't correct it on their behalf, because I'm still out of, how many cigarettes in the box? 20. So I'm out of 10 cigarettes. So I go back and I'm buying another box of cigarettes for the same price. Meaning, I didn't even get my worth out of the last pack of cigarettes. I didn't get none of my worth out of the last pack of cigarettes. So then I'm going back, I get my box, and on the inside, like you check it in and stuff like that. Once you open it, you see a few cigarettes is damaged. But because you opened the fucking box, now you can't return the cigarettes. So you're out of 3 cigarettes. Probably more than that. You're out of that many cigarettes. You can't return the box because you already opened it, meaning you still didn't get your money's worth, and they're getting oversealed. You know, and this is what I've been going through. So the last day, you go up there and you tell them what's going on. You sit there and explain yourself. That's what I'm saying. People play. You're sitting there trying to explain yourself about what's going on and about their fucking products. About their products. You asking, is there any place I can get this anywhere else? I don't know. No. You know, telling them right dead in their fucking face while they looking at you. You showing them. Look at the leakage. Look at the leakage. You see the leakage in the fucking shit. In the containment. You see it coming out from the bottom. You don't have any more fucking Sonic vapes in this store, so that I don't have to buy this one because I can't rely on this one, and this one is obviously there's something wrong with it. No, I don't. Looking you dead in your face and telling you no. Won't fix the situation. You don't have transportation to keep going out and trying to find different places that sell the same product, because this bullshit ass place sell this product in only this spot, and you can't go anywhere else to get it. So they have a hold on you to keep messing you up and to keep, messing with you, taking your money, knowing that they did fucking wrong, knowing that they could, if they wanted to, change the motherfucking price on that fucking vape. They could change it to, like I said, 2 for $15 because it don't fucking work. It's not 1,800 fucking puffs. It works, but it's not 800 puffs. That bitch is like 50 to 75 puffs, and then it's out. But it's not fucking 800 puffs. For one, ain't no vape for 800 fucking puffs, $15 goddamn dollars. They gonna be $5 to $10 on discount, because obviously it needs to stop. And this is one thing that goes on in this city. In this city, you're gonna find a whole bunch of shit, a whole bunch of products in this city that don't fucking work, but they will still make you pay the fucking price, get you hooked on that shit, and have you coming back. But guess what? Either the shit is gone, or it's still not working, or it's worse than what it was, and you're paying for this thing, and you know what it is. That's what I'm saying. Like, if I could, I'm about to start ordering them. I don't know if I even should order them, because now I go into another vape store, and they're talking about they bringing in those vapes. They're getting vapes that don't work from these suppliers that is endorsing and sponsoring these fucking vapes that don't work. And nine times out of 10, if you buy it, you're going to get half of what you're paying. And when I say a $15 fucking vape, you're going to stores and you're fucking getting discounts on $10 vapes, $10 vapes of 500 puffs. $10 vapes of 10,000, 5,000 puffs. And this nigga selling a fucking vape for 50 puffs. You get 50 to 100 puffs out of it, and it's dead in one day. $15, not on sale. And actually, he told me it was on sale. The real actual asking price is $25 for that bullshit ass vape. So a lot of people are going to the store and buying that vape that I'm buying for 800 puffs that's gone in one day, that lasts for one day on, and you puffing on that bitch for like 100 puffs. It's 100 puffs, less than 100 puffs, and it say 800 puffs though. And that's what the businesses is like around here. But because their foot is in the door, they can sit here and sit back and get on your goddamn nerves and take your money and listen to you but not listen to you. They can hear everything that's coming out your mouth but not listen to you. Still give you what they're giving you. Still, you take that shit because you had no other fucking choice because they're taking advantage of the fucking situation. They don't give a fuck about what you're talking about, and they just care about their goddamn money, and you won't come in when they want you to come in. They don't give a fuck about what you got going on during your life. The fact that you got to get up and get your shit straight at a certain time, but they ask you, like, come in at this time, I'm going to be awoke at this time. Bitch, you a motherfucking business. How the fuck you getting up at 11 every fucking day? You ain't correcting the situation. And when I say I'm going to call the motherfucking cops, because I'm fed up, you ain't got to call the cops on the situation, even if the nigga wasn't going. I know he wasn't going to call the cops, but I took it upon myself to say I'm going to call the cops because you done took more than you should from me for this bullshit-ass product that don't fucking work. And like I said, I'm going to go into this motherfucking store today, and this nigga is not going to give me my money back. These, they don't give you your fucking money back. No, they don't. No matter how wrong it is, they don't give you your shit back. But when I first got there, I only got it because it seemed to work when I first got it. It seemed to work when I first got it. I didn't, you know, when you buying something, you don't know what you're getting out of it. So whatever you're getting out of it, you're like, oh, okay, cool. You know, but then you start looking at prices, and you see this price is not changing, and then, you know, you see something is wrong with the vapes, but now you're stuck on what you're stuck on because they got you in that situation so that they can try to control your ass, so they can try to keep weaning you back in to spend that money when you know that money needs to go somewhere else. You know that money needs to go somewhere else, but they keep drawing you in by the motherfucking line. Every fucking day. Every day. They keep drawing you in and keep drawing you in. And nothing you say fucking matters. This fucking vape does not work. And if it does, it only lasts a fucking day. You're asking me for $15 motherfucking dollars for a vape you can't even fucking rely on. It's been times where I had this vape, and it would work at the store. As soon as I got home, the bitch was dead. For $15 fucking dollars, I go back. Oh, get this one, get this one, get this one. They give it to you, but they won't give you your money. They won't give you your money back. You can go back that same day and tell them it doesn't work. Exchange the fucking product, but they will not give you your money back. Like I said, I've been going through this bullshit for 3 days. If you go to a regular store that's not Arabic and you go to them and you tell them, you told me this vape was 800 puffs. I puffed on it, I would say, 20 times today. You go back within that same day, and it's supposed to be 800 puffs. You go back an hour later, and you're telling them, this shit just gave out. This just gave out, and you said it was 800 puffs, and it's not 800 puffs. What the fuck is a person that's not an Arab gonna do? They're gonna make you exchange. They're gonna let you exchange that shit. They're gonna let you exchange that shit, and they will possibly give you your money back if you ask, because the product doesn't work. The product doesn't work. Y'all got fucking business people out here scamming people out the ass, leaving them with no other choice, selling them shit that they knew from the jump wasn't going to last, or wasn't going to, you know, from the jump that it wasn't going to last, or that it was broke, or it had some type of issue, but still, you sold them that shit, got them hooked, and now guess what? They can't do what they fucking need to do because you playing with their time. You won't give them their shit back. Just give my motherfucking money back is all I ask.
Give my motherfucking money back. Period. Like I said, that's 3 fucking days I done spent $15 fucking on something that doesn't fucking work. I could have put that money somewhere else to where it could have at least lasted. But these people don't give your fucking shit back, knowing that they shit don't work. They don't lower the price. They don't do shit with it. They keep fucking stressing you out, and they keep fucking playing with you. Playing with your time. Playing with your money. Playing with money you don't have. And they never correct themselves. They never correct the issue. And for one, like I said, you go to a foreign store, they will never give you your money back. They don't give a fuck about what you got going on in your life. This is proof. What I'm going through right fucking now. He told me to come in at 11 because I respect you. You respect me, so you're going to open the doors at 11 for me to come get another one of them worthless, shitty ass motherfucking dates. That's what you're opening the door for me to do. You're not opening the door for me to get my money back. You're not giving me my money back. You're giving me another crappy ass date that 9 times out of 10 won't fucking work. And when I say, anytime these vapes went out and I was suspicious and I went back, I wasn't going back for a replacement, nigga. I was going back for my motherfucking money. But that's the thing about these fucking foreigners, they don't give your money back. They keep giving you the same fucking broken product over and over and over again. Give me my motherfucking money back is what I'm asking. 3 fucking days and your product is broken. Who do you go to? Please tell me, because I want to call those people. A business that's selling products that don't fucking work and keep getting over on you and refuses to give you your money back. Who do you contact? Who the fuck do you contact to tell me now? Because I will report they shit. I will report they shit, period. When you feel like an employee is messing with you or messing with your time, and they doing shit on purpose, like this bitch that just did that shit on purpose. They sold me the wrong product and shit because she thought I was in the right state of mind. Who the fuck do you call on employees and people that's getting away with bullshit that shouldn't happen? And their boss is not doing shit about it. Who do you call for fucking management? When these fucking people is the ones that's causing this shit, taking your money. It's like scammers are scammers. Scammers are in the management seat.
But it should be outside this weather anyway. Fucking bad.
Back to the restaurant. Oh, good. Where they gonna pick you up? It's good that came down on the Come down. Come down here. Now, bring it back. Cut it down.
So, at times like this, what stops you? I don't know how far I had to go, and I just knew what was familiar. So I stopped at what was familiar, but I didn't know where around that corner led to. So I was like, I don't even know how much further I have to go. So being the fact that, this is my checkpoint for now. And getting on the bus, it turns out I only had about 10 more minutes of walking distance to get to where I need to go.
So where's the one from
This is last year's ID.
Go to 2.
What are you talking about? This is my recent one. They talking about this ain't my recent ID.
No. So, let's see.
The only, how is y'all saying no, it's not my most recent? That's,
Well, I
and
can see that.
I did it here.
I can physically see that.
I did it here.
Yeah.
So it's just like
Did you get a permit at some point?
a permit.
Right.
Yes.
Okay.
My temp. I had my temp.
Okay.
Okay, so that's what it is.
Do you have the permit?
I thought that's it. That gotta be it. I had lost my car. I got into a car wreck.
Okay.
And that is my most recent. You said, is that a permit?
I'm
That's a
looking it
permit?
up right now. So I'll be able
It gotta be the permit. Because the permit and ID is the same thing.
No, they're different.
No, but they're the same.
The permit cancels out the ID, so you can have one or the other. That's basically what.
So that's the one I got.
So you got the permit. 6/9 of 22 is when the permit was issued. So it's been.
So
too
that's
long.
this one.
Right. So we need all the documents for you. It's been too
For
long.
an ID?
Yes. Once it's been expired for 6 months, we need all the documents. So birth certificate, social.
6 months.
one
It's been
proof of
expired
address.
since last year.
No, your permit canceled this out. That's why there's holes in this. This is your most recent. So this was issued, if you look, 1/25 of 22.
It
This
says
was
it
issued-
doesn't expire until 6/10/24.
Ma'am, there's holes in it. This was issued 6/9 of 22. Your permit canceled that out.
Non-driver, this is my ID.
You
That
cannot have
makes
both. It's
sense.
one or the other. Well, if you would listen, this was issued 6/9 of issued.
6/9/24.
No, this was issued 1/25 of 22. So this is your most recent. So when you got your permit, you
1/25.
canceled the ID out. Okay. Do you have any of those documents with you?
How do I get a new ID? Because an
Birth
ID
certificate,
should not-
social. It's no different. You have to provide all the elements. So birth certificate, social, one proof of address. I need all 3 of those.
Okay. How much is an ID?
Over the age of 17, it's free. There's no charge for that.
That's my proof of address.
Like, what is it? I can't just use an envelope. What's inside of there? Is it,
You said proof of address. It got my address on here.
any one item off the back of this list is what I can use. So I asked
You
what
just
was inside
said
of it.
mail piece.
Any one item. I didn't say mail piece.
This is a mail piece. Yes, you did. You. Calm down. Stay tripping. proof of address is my ID. I can either use my ID because it got my address on my ID, or I can use a mail piece. It has my address on mail piece, and this is recent.
It's not just an envelope, ma'am. Unfortunately, you're going to have to get a new birth certificate because you cannot read the year.
A new birth certificate?
Yes, ma'am. You cannot read the year you were born.
Are you crazy?
No, I'm not.
Yes,
and
you
then
are.
one proof of residency.
You said I need a new birth certificate.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay. Those are the items.
Since when? A new birth certificate?
Ma'am,
Are
you
you
cannot
serious?
read the year that you were born.
What?
It's gone.
You can't read the year I was born.
No. Look at it.
1994. I am fucking 30 years old. It's 1994. You can't read the year I was born, so now you're saying I gotta get a new birth certificate.
You need all
Are you
three of
fucking
these items.
stupid?
I guess so.
No.
I guess
No. Y'all give me a hard time
ma'am.
every fucking time I come here.
Thank you.
A new birth certificate. Y'all tripping.
Y'all fold it when you get the new one. That way it won't get rid of the.
It's an old, but you know how many people bring in old birth certificates? I use this everywhere I go. You're the only one that's saying I need a new birth
I just
certificate.
checked with our deputy. Neither one of us will accept it. I'm sorry.
Where do I get a new birth certificate?
Where were you born?
I wasn't born here.
Okay, where you were born.
Akron.
You'd have to get. Well,
Y'all got me
anywhere,
fucked up. Y'all got
You
me
can go
fucked up.
anywhere in the state of Ohio.
So you're telling me I can't get a new ID because you want me to get a
can
new
go
birth
right down.
certificate?
You can go right down to the health department and get a new birth certificate.
What health department?
It's in the Gibson building on Market Street. That's where. You have to get a new birth certificate. I cannot read the year that you were born. I'm sorry.
You're the only one that's saying
okay.
that. I've been
fine.
using
That's
this
fine.
the whole time.
That's fine. I'm
You're
sorry.
the only one that's saying you
That's
can't
okay.
read my
I'm not going to
birth
have you
year.
swear at me anymore. The transaction is over. You can leave.
And I can't
You
get
can
my
leave.
ID because I need
You're
a new
not
birth
doing anything
certificate.
right now with that. No, nothing.
With my... That's crazy.
In, day out, it's the same road we're walking down. Same job, same town. 'Cause we've been told that's the way our world goes round. Walking on the grounds we've always known. Stepping on the footprints in the snow.
Dang, I gotta go get a new ID. I need to go get a new birth certificate. I can't get my ID because she can't read my birth year. They said you can read the 199, but the 4 is kind of ripped. You know how many people goes in to get their license or whatever with their old birth certificate? I was born in 1994. My mom hasn't even got a new birth certificate, and she was born in '88. Tell me this shit makes sense. Last time I was here, like they want to sit there and make it seem like I'm supposed to, but I don't like going to this place. This one specific license bureau because they give me a hard time every fucking time. I'm like, are you serious? Just because you cannot read my birth year, I have to go get a new birth certificate to get my ID. So guess what? I won't be fucking moving. Period. It's what it is. I'm done. I'm not moving. Y'all ain't about to put me through hell all over again because y'all don't know what the fuck y'all talking about. That's what I'm saying. Last time I was here, she was like, well, it's not about last time. Bitch, I've been here 3 times. And every single time y'all gave me a hard time, yes, it is about it is about every time you come here. Because obviously y'all have not changed. So, last time I was there, they told me my birth certificate wasn't legit. That's the last time I was here, that's what they told me. The other time I was here, they told me they said I had a whole bunch of misdemeanors on my license, and I couldn't get my license renewed. And this is when I was getting my permit. They wouldn't allow me to get my license. Okay, so the judge said that I can get my driver's license with my permit. If I just drive, if I get somebody to drive me, I can get my license. And they was arguing with me about what the judge said. They was like, well, you can't get it because you have too many misdemeanors and too many charges and this, that, and the third. And I was like, well, the judge told me that I can get it. So why is y'all making it seem like I can't? So basically, you're saying the judge is lying. And they're like, yeah, the judge, yes, because you can't get it. So then, like I said, that was the first time. The second time, they told me and then that's what it was, okay. So the fact that I couldn't get it, then they said the reason I couldn't get it was all these misdemeanors. And then they threw in the fact that I need a new birth certificate because this one is not legit. There's something wrong with my birth certificate. So now here we are now, and now they're saying I need a new birth certificate so that I can get my ID because my birth certificate, she can't read the last number on the birth certificate. Ain't that what my social security card for? Like, can't you back that up? Ain't that what my social security card is for? It's for one time, you know. like, well, my social security card is right there. I'm 30 years old. But the fact that you can't read it, that's what doesn't sound right to me. The fact that you can't read the last number, I need a fucking birth certificate. Whole new birth certificate. Make the shit make sense for me. That don't make sense. Now it's a motherfucking personal problem on your end. Because you're the only one complaining. I just applied to my housing. I just went in, I got my medication, Walgreens pharmacy, my prescriptions, I got all that shit with my birth certificate. And you're the only one that's saying it's a problem because you can't fucking read the last digit on my birth certificate. Therefore, I need a new birth certificate. Fuck you, bitch.
Same job, same town. 'Cause we've been told that's the way our world goes round. Walking on the grounds we've always known, stepping on the footprints in the snow. But when it melts, the other ways will show. We're gonna make the footsteps on our own. That life can wait just for a while. That life can wait. So take that aside and just go
A lot of people do stuff just so you don't return. So however you give that reaction, they can say, oh, I don't want you in my business no more because you gave me that type of reaction. But they were the very ones that made you feel a certain way about the situation because you didn't understand. They didn't care to explain when they really could have explained what was going on. They could have explained it. But the fact that they were wrong, how can you explain what's wrong? So right here, I'm going to go to it. Because they can't decline my ID. They can call if they want to. So it says right here, birth certificates in the USA don't expire, so you don't need to renew them. They are permanent records of an individual's identity and serve as proof of past event. Therefore, I can get my ID with my birth certificate.
She said that they couldn't read.
They can, but regardless if she can read or not, I can get my birth certificate. I don't have to renew my birth certificate, and it's not required. It says right here, it's a law, in the law. I can't use my birth certificate. But you're supposed to make a copy. That's what my social security card is for. My social security card is for you to get confirmation and verification of my age.
You have no ID, so you're starting over from the beginning.
I'm not
with a brand new ID.
I'm not starting over from the beginning if I have my birth certificate. I have my birth certificate. It says right here.
Your birth certificate is unacceptable because your date of
Birth certificates in the USA do not expire. They do not need to be renewed. They are permanently records of an individual's identity. I don't ever need to renew my birth certificate.
You're not renewing your birth certificate.
So what am I doing? It's not expired. Okay, but it says if you need to make a copy, make a copy of
I'm not
it.
making a copy of your birth
This is your
certificate.
personal
I
choice,
have
though.
to- No, it is not.
It
This
is.
is what the Ohio BMV
says. Right here says
Yes.
I do not need to
I have
renew.
to be
I don't have to
able-
go anywhere to renew my birth certificate.
I didn't
It's not
say
required.
You had
Yes,
to
you
renew your
did.
birth certificate. You were told you have to replace it
Because you can't read it.
Right.
But that's what making
And if
copies
if
is
I
for.
can't
Make
read
a
your-
copy of the birth
What
certificate.
good would it do to make a copy of a birth certificate that cannot be read?
I don't have to get my birth certificate renewed.
You have
I
to
don't
get it
have to get it.
replaced.
No, I don't. It says it right here. None.
A
No.
state ID from Ohio.
It says it right
I have
here.
to be able to read your birth certificate.
That's
I have to
that's
be
you
able
personally.
to
That's what I'm
read
saying.
your date of
I
birth.
have been so many places, and they say they just make copies. It's not about whether you
don't
can
make
read
copies.
them. It's about you make the
Yes,
copy
it
of
is
the birth
about whether I
certificate.
can
Because
read
you
it.
can look up my birth certificate off of my social security card. So why would you need to do all of that? Why would I
can't
have to
look
go
at your
somewhere
birth
to get my birth
certificate off
certificate
your
renewed
social
when it's not
security card.
required? It says it's not required.
Okay, I'm not gonna argue with you.
Who is the head of this?
Me.
You are the head, but
am.
you're not even you can't send me anywhere
know.
to get my birth certificate renewed
I'm not
because I
telling
don't
you
have to get it renewed. It never expires. Therefore, that's when people come in here with their old birth certificate.
Right.
They
As long as it can
can.
be read.
It
As
doesn't
long
matter
as
if it
it's
can be
not-
read or not. You're not supposed to go
Or
get your birth
take it
certificate
together.
renewed.
If your birth certificate cannot be read, your birth certificate.
Where does it say that?
form-
Where does it say that? Show me.
I have to be able to read your
You
date of
don't have.
birth.
No, you don't.
You can leave my business right
No,
now.
because I mean we can get the police involved because this is a legal matter. It is. It's a legal matter. It is. Go ahead. I need to get my ID, and you cannot turn me down from getting my ID because my birth certificate. I can't.
I can't
You
read your
can't.
birth certificate. It has to be legible.
No, it doesn't.
Yes,
It's
it
in the
does.
state law. I'm looking at it right here. So basically, you're saying you're a liar.
Oh, no. You can leave. We are not going to use your birth certificate.
Why?
it's
Because you
illegible.
can't read it.
Because it's illegible.
But it says
If I
I'm not
can't
required to
see
get my
what
birth
your date of
certificate
birth
replaced or
is
anything.
on your
If
birth
every
certificate-
business goes and make copies of the birth certificate, whether they can read it or not, because
I'm not
you
making
have
a copy
your
of
social
your birth
security card to lean on.
I'm not
That's
making-
you're making a personal choice.
No,
You're making a
no.
personal decision not to take my
I'm
birth
not making a
certificate.
personal
Yes, it
decision.
is.
I am
Because I'm
told
reading it
by-
right here and it says I'm not required to go get a copy or renewal my birth certificate. It never expires. So this is
It's
your
not
personal
because your
choice.
Birth certificate
It's because you
don't
can't
expire.
read it. But you are the only one who says that they can't read it. Oh, I can't read it, so you have to go get a renewal of your birth certificate. That does not make sense. That's what you said. Yeah, because you can't read it. But as many businesses I took my birth certificate, I have. But I'm not about to go get a copy or I don't have to get it replaced or anything. I'm not about to do all that if I don't have to.
Well, I'm
This
not
is your
gonna
personal
give you
decision
an
to not
ID
do
on
it.
that birth certificate because I can't.
You can't. You won't.
No,
You
you're
can,
right,
but
I
you won't.
won't, because I
Exactly.
can't read it.
Exactly. You won't because you
I
can't read
won't,
it.
because
But it's
it's
required. It
illegible.
says right here you can take it if you want to, but you don't want to. Discrimination. And I got this all recorded. I am. Birth certificates in the USA do not expire. You do not have to renew them. They are permanent records for individuals' identity. They serve as proof, and all you have to do is make a copy of my birth certificate, but you choose not to. You choose not to. You're holding me back from what I need to do because you don't want to take my birth certificate. It's a choice. Any business make copies, and y'all don't want to do that. And she just said it's a choice. Yes, she doesn't want to because she can't read it. That's a personal problem. And so now I got to go all the way. I got to take the bus somewhere else to another B&B because they decide they don't want to take my birth certificate to give me a new ID. They decide because they can't read it. Like, don't play with me. Do not play with me because when you hold me back, you hold me back. And this is all personal. Okay, so I went into this store to buy me a Salt Nick vape. And this guy, I asked him, I'm like, where's the Salt Nick vapes? And he says, all these vapes on this shelf is Salt Nick. I'm like, okay. Because I heard it before. I'm just like, you know what? Okay, anyways, can I get one of them? And he was like, yeah, so hand me it. And I'm like, okay, so where's the Salt Nick vape on here? Where does it say Salt Nick? And he's looking at the box. He can't find it. So I point out the fact that this is nicotine. This does not have any Salt Nick in it. So this is what I told him. And we just going through the vapes. And I'm like, where's the Salt Nick? Where's the Salt Nick? He can't find it. So he goes to his manager because he's frustrated. So then I go into this bin that says $15 on sale, and then you can get it for $30. So eventually I come across the pods. I forget what it's called. The one that I just had. They had the same one, and I'm just like, okay. So I looked through the ingredients and I noticed the difference. So there was a difference in the between the two. The difference was there was nicotine inside the pad pod. I think I'm saying it right. Pax pod or something, whatever. There was nicotine in it. There was 5% nicotine, salt nicotine, but there was also nicotine mixed with other ingredients as well as acid. So the fact that it had acid in it as well, that's why my chest was feeling the way it was feeling. So I made a mistake getting that. But then I'm looking at the other vape and I'm like, okay, I know where I went wrong now. Because this other vape, all the ingredients are familiar. they're similar to the vape that I'm used to getting. So yeah, it just sounds like the vape that I get. So I went with that one, and I got clarity towards that situation, because I'm just like, okay, now I see, what went wrong when I was vaping. I'm like, what is all of it? Why am I feeling this way? And now I figured out why I was feeling that way. But again, I tried to help him see that, but I was actually saying that, if y'all go into a vape store and y'all are looking for a specific vape, y'all look for it yourselves. Y'all be sure to look at that box and figure out all the ingredients, for the simple fact that I never had come across a vape that said it had acid in it. That's the first time I seen that this vape had acid in it, and that's a new ingredient. So if you're looking for a specific ingredient, I would say look at that box. Do not go by what they say, because they don't know what they're talking about. They don't know what they're selling. They know what they're used to. So if you go in there and you're asking for a specific ingredient or a specific vape, you look at those ingredients and you pay attention, because these vapes are not the same. All of these vapes are not the same. Now they're selling vapes with acid. So that's the vape that I just had recently, that patch spa, whatever it was. And like I said, I was feeling really congested in the chest, and my chest was compressed, and I'm like, what is going on? And that is what it was. So yeah, I got clarity towards the situation. I'm good. I feel better about that. I got one more stop, and then I will be going home. I'm about to go get my freaking money's worth that they ripped me off yesterday. I'm gonna go get my vape, and because she sold me the wrong vape, so I'm about to go get that, and then I'm about to go home. I'm really just ready to go home, but at the same time, and I wound up getting me a rotisserie chicken wrap. The fact that I just learned that they have rotisserie chicken, and you can use that rotisserie chicken over all the other meats. I didn't even know they had rotisserie chicken until I got that $3 Dipper. So now I use the rotisserie chicken, and I just got one wrap. And yeah, it was good. It was cool. I still have to learn to lean off of the sauces, because the sauces take away from the flavor of the chicken. I'm really trying to get that flavor of the chicken. So yeah, I need to kind of fall back from the sauces a little bit. I'm trying to wean myself off of the sauces. But yeah, with that being said, I'm out. And I'll talk to y'all next time.
So I am making my son some chicken tenders and fries, and I am having my leftover. I had dumplings by themselves just because I like dumplings. I would eat them in soup alone. So I just took the rest of my dumplings and I added some rice. This is a new rice. A Spanish rice style with tomatoes and peppers. I just threw this in there with my dumplings, added some butter, and reheated it. And that is what I am about to have for dinner right now. I threw some onions in there as well. So yeah, got my onions in there, and this is my dinner. I just caught myself. These tenders are good though. So yeah, let's see what this tasting like. Where's my got my big dumpling. I'm about to try this Spanish rice. And dumplings on the side. I'm just gonna put all of them together. So yeah, I have a little bit left over. I'm just put that in there. So yeah, I just reheated my dumplings, threw in that rice, because the rice it only needs reheated. It's already ready in the pack. And then I just threw in some onions, and that was that. So yeah, we are about to try this. I could have thrown some sausages. Like, this reminds me of gumbo right now. I could have thrown some sausages. I got some sausages. I might do that tomorrow.
I already knew it was gonna be good. But yeah, this will be so good with some sauce. So good with some sauce. Mmm. Mmm, mmm, mmm. Oh, hot. I will sit down. Yeah, it's so cooking his tender. And they are definitely tender. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. I'm gonna add some sausages to this. I'm gonna do this with sausages. Oh, this is so good. And that big old dumpling. Mm. 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 So yeah, you just squeeze this pouch to separate the rice. Tear it 2 inches to thick. You can either cook it on the stove, cook it in the microwave. Well, if you reheat it in the stove, reheat it in the microwave. I chose reheat it in the stove. When you reheat on the stove, you will add 2 tablespoons of water, stir occasionally until heated thoroughly. Oh yeah. You know it's good when you gotta look over what you eating again. Like, what is this again? Mm, 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 mm. This big dumpling. Mm. Just don't know. Some of his dumplings are gone. 2 of them not marinated. Mm. No, I'm tired. I'll finish the rest of these later. I got one more bowl left, one more serving left. And it is so good. Yeah, turn that off.
Try it. Try it. Look it up. So good, so good, so good. Well, if you don't eat all the dumplings, best believe I'm gonna put some of this stuff into my food. As if he don't, we shall see though. Yeah, that was my dinner. Like, comment, subscribe, be notified, share, and your own free will. Bye.